Doug Walker, we all have so much to say. And, Doug Walker, thank you. Will Bernard, the second guitarist. Yeah, there, Doug. We got two amps. We did Brian Mitchell up here too. We're gonna do a quick Mardi Gras New Orleans before we bring up the great jambalaya band, Paul Schaefer, Arturo Farrell, John Batiste. Generally, yeah, it's gonna be incredible. So stick around, people. But I really want to do this. I loved Henry so much. It was, you know, it's interesting to meet someone later in life. I didn't meet him. Okay, first of all, I gotta tell you how I met him. I didn't meet him. It was 1984, and I had just done my first weekend at the Eugene Country Fair. I don't know if anyone's ever been there, but it's definitely a place to alter your consciousness. And the first stop after Eugene Country Fair was the Vancouver Folk Festival. I was there with Doug Wieselman. We get there, and I am so altered right now in my consciousness. And we hear this piano player, and I literally did not know if I was just imagining this, because it was the oldest music I had ever heard, and it was the most futuristic music I had ever heard. And it wasn't the Eugene Country Fair that was doing that to my mind, it was Henry Butler. And he, you know, after that, I became a total fan. I bought all his records, and then Hal Willner gave me the magic phone call. Then one day we're doing a gig, Jay Weissman, who produced the gig, said, hey, you know, my usual New York gigs. I said, how about having Henry Butler? I said, wow, you're straight up flying from New Orleans? He says, no, he lives in New York. Henry Butler lives in New York. Boom, do the gig. Henry says, why don't we do it? Why don't we play some, of course, Henry, why don't we play some of my music? I said, okay, let's hang out, let's learn. Thanks to Seth Abramson at the Jazz Standard. Thank you to Seth so much. He booked this gig, and Josh Feigelbaum heard the gig. The rest is history. But I got to tell you two more quick funny stories. So after the gig, you know, everyone around New York, you've seen me on the stage for a long time. I've done a million gigs, but after that gig with Henry, we both knew it was something special. We went out to have a business meeting. Now, I'm not really into business meetings, because that's just not my thing. I figured Henry said, but we should have a business meeting. So, it's not quite the voice, but something like that. You know, and like musicians were being very self-congratulatory about how good it sounded. I said, Henry, man, there's no one that sounds like the two of us. And he looks at me and says, and there's no one that looks like the two of us. And that, my friends, is Henry Butler. And I'll tell you something else. Right before he passed, we were heading to New Orleans, and we didn't even know if he was going to be able to make it. You know, he'd only pick up the phone if he was feeling good. So I remember I called him every day. I remember calling him from the Fairway parking lot, and he picked up. Hey, big fella. And he says, we're talking about New Orleans. He goes, you know, that horn solo you wrote on Mardi Gras New Orleans, he goes, you didn't quite get that right. You need to rewrite that horn solo. I mean, this guy is like barely alive, and he's telling me like, by the way, that horn solo, which we hadn't played in 3 years, wasn't good enough. So I rewrote it, and we practiced it, and he showed up at the rehearsal and was, you know, no one really knew how skinny he'd be, but he was in full energy. And we played it for him, he just looked up and smiled, he said, you got it. So we haven't ever been able to play it, and I don't even know if I can physically play it, but at least we're going to try, all right?